Lila, what are we celebrating?
We're celebrating that. I forgot.
Think about it.
That I shared something.
Speak up.
Yes.
You spoke up in class and you shared a fact. I'm so proud of you. Give me 5. What are you gonna get? You gonna get some ice cream, some gelato? What are you gonna get, buddy?
Who wants gum?
Gum.
But that's what all he gets. I know. Right?
That's okay. I can hear you just fine. So speak just like that.
And there's that thing. And I'm not tall enough.
He'll be listening out for you. Find ways to do it.
Am I gonna be having a single scoop?
Yeah, single scoop. And then tell him whatever flavor you want.
That's my single scoop right there. It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, I want a single scoop.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Tell me when I start.
You look at him.
Wait until he's ready for you.
Actually, if it's
I'm just going to give you cash.
Mhm.
Your fault?
May I have a strawberry gelato single scoop, please?
Do you want it in a cup?
What?
Yes, please. I am tired.
That was great, baby. Good job.
I am tired.
You can order for me next time.
I am?
Yeah.
I gotta weigh you just now.
This is like the most interesting celebration we've ever had.
My face.
We're sitting in the trunk eating ice cream and cotton candy because it's too cold outside. Right, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it? You like this celebration? You earned it. You earned it for all of us. Hey YouTube community, welcome back to the channel. As always, if you like what you see, please click the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you think the video could help anyone else, please share it. And if you have any questions as you watch, just leave a question below and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. I wanted to start the video by thanking you guys for helping me understand the movement that the girl was doing in my last video. Didn't realize that they were for glutes and feel a little bit silly and embarrassed that I was saying keep up the good work or it's working for her. I clearly didn't mean regarding her glutes. It was clear, well, it wasn't clearly, but my intent was that she was getting much stronger and the progression in weights was cool, and that's the part of it that I was complimenting. So hopefully she took it that way, but after reading a lot of the comments, man, I'm just not sure. So in this video, I want to touch on a couple of comments that I've gotten. One of them is from Jeep Beep on some measurements of mine, and the other one's from Aero. I think that's how you say your name. And I'll touch on those after this next interaction. So they're getting on the phone, not knowing why you're calling. Because otherwise, it's the job of the front desk person. You just want to get past them. While I'm answering Jeep Beep and Aero's questions, I do want to shout out to everyone in my YouTube community for the super engaging comment section. You guys keep it lively with some great suggestions on things I can talk about. So thank you for that. Keep up the good work. But getting to Jeep Beep's questions, he asked about measurements for chest, waist, biceps, forearm, wrists, thighs, and calves, and I basically just measured the right side of those that have more than one appendage. My chest is 38 inches around. Waist is 29, biceps are 14, a regular 16 inches flexed, forearm is 11.5, wrist is 6.75 inches. My thigh, like the middle of my thigh, is 21 inches, and my calves are 15. Don't know how that stacks up to a 152-pound man who's 5 foot 8.5 inches without shoes, but I look pretty average, I think. So I don't think these numbers surprise anyone. Quick funny story: back in early college, really early college days, my cousin and I went to Victoria's Secret, and as like a joke, we got our chests measured, and I was a 36C way back in the day. So I'm a 38 now. Don't know what the cup size is, but I guess I gained a couple inches around. All right, now on to Aero's question. Aero, thank you for the question. I'm sorry if I'm getting your screen name wrong, but if you could just like spell it out in a way that I could like pronounce it next time, that would really help me. So thank you for that. But his question was about failing a 1 rep max attempt. I think he tried it recently and failed it. And as a good suggestion for everyone else who's in this game, how do you stay motivated after failing an attempt? Quick side story: I used to get yelled at all the time by my wife because she would come to me with like a problem, and being in the job that I'm in, that I do day to day, I would go straight to like problem solving and try to think of a solution to fix the problem, when all she really needed was for me to like listen and be patient and not solve, just kind of let her vent a little bit. But this isn't that. It just kind of reminded me of that for some reason, but I know I'm not going to get in trouble for sharing. So happy to be able to share. The first thing that I would do is just remember all the work that you put in to get up to this point, to have the opportunity to test out your 1 rep max. If you're testing a 1 rep max, most likely you've prepared for it and you've put in a lot of work to get to this point, and none of that work, all the reps and all the volume and frequency over the different weeks or months, has not gone to waste. So don't forget that you put in work and that it's in your muscle memory bank, if anything, and maybe you're just having a bad day. But just remember that work is ingrained into your body, and if anything, it's waiting for you to try again. So the worst thing you can do after you fail a 1 rep max attempt is probably to give up. It's okay to be discouraged, but don't give up. After you've faced the disappointment, narrow down what happened. Like, at what point of the lift did it go bad? Was it on the bottom, which is more chest? Was it towards the top in the lockout, which is more tries? Was it just bad sleep the night before, days before, the weekend before? Did you get proper and adequate food intake? Those are huge factors in a PR day.
Yeah, I tried today. You never done that, is that? You like exercise? Well, it just allows me to push heavy weight. Yeah. It's harder than flat bench, isn't it? Yeah. You can't do as much, Right. So for normal bench, I'll probably hit this for like 14 or 15. But I mean, that was 9. Yeah. So, yeah, close grip. I put right here. So almost like shoulder width. So wherever. So I'll hit that. I tried 315 yesterday. I got locked out like right here. So it's just from here to there. Here to here I hit it. There you go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. You doing any more of these? I'll probably do one more set. Probably do like 245 for like a couple. How long is your rest? A minute or two? Yeah, probably like a minute or two. Let's stop right now.
as you heard him say, he attempted 315 and almost locked it out, but his weakness was in his triceps. So as you saw him doing the close grip bench for triceps, and that's a perfect segue to my last point, which was after you identified like where your weaknesses are, it's time to come up with a game plan to try to fix those weak points so you can try again and crush that 1 rep max next time. Yeah, so those are my not solutions, but that's my thought process around a failed 1 rep max attempt. And I think the underlying thing here that you have to remember is anyone who pushes heavy weights, anyone who's serious about, being in the gym and is on the gym fitness journey for any amount of time did not get to where they are by giving up after a failed 1 rep max attempt. They've had to overcome more failed attempts than hitting actual PRs. Like, I failed way more, attempts than I did gain in PRs. But that's the grit that it takes to make it far in this and to be able to last. So you guys can do it. The only thing you got to do is not give up. So as you've heard before, I don't follow the fitness industry. I've never read like a single muscle magazine. I didn't major in it. I'm good at one thing in the gym, and that's a flat barbell bench press. Everything else is new to me. It's exciting. The close grip bench that the guy was doing, I was asking him questions because I don't know the form, I don't know the cues, but I would love to try it at one point. But I wanted to explain why I didn't know about the hip thrust in the last video and why I was asking him those type of questions on the close grip bench. Alright guys, it's about that time in the video for some questions and feedback. So seeing as I just got done with these dumbbell presses, I need a form check on this thing. The 100-pound weights it was not heavy to push off my chest, but like the grip and my wrist stability was not very stable. It was kind of wobbly. One time going down, I think I bumped my chest a little bit, and so on the way up it was super wobbly and hard to control. Is there anything better I can do while holding those dumbbells during the whole lift? Just let me know your thoughts on that. The second thing, triceps. I read about some compound tricep movements, and I think that might be close grip, since I'm assuming that maybe works more than just your triceps. I'm not really sure. But is the close grip tricep considered a compound tricep movement? Which of you do it, and what are your thoughts on it? I like that I can add and adjust the weights easily just by adding plates and stuff like that. My standing overhead, I'm doing like 30 reps, and that's probably, that's not enough weight to really build strength. If anything, I'm maintaining the tricep strength that I currently have. And then the last thing is Aero's question. I thought it was a fantastic one, and I think it's one that, like Aero said, a lot of younger lifters could benefit from hearing from other people's perspective. So how do you get over a failed 1 rep max attempt? How do you prepare for the next one? What's your thought process around that? Alright guys and girls, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for your help in building this YouTube community. If you haven't already hit the like button, please do it now. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the next video on Wednesday. This is so weird. All chest today. What is up with my line?
I was
It's my
saying,
line, right?
the leaders, that thing just jumped.
The fish just jumped.
Yeah.
What was it? It was a pickerel, right?
Very big.
It's a pickerel.
Got one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, is it a bass or no?
it's a bass. Get it in the boat.
Yeah. Look at this finessey thing I'm using right here.
Oh my god.
It's like, it's 3 inches, dude.
I saw it on the rod. I was like, God, that's tiny.
Yeah. I bounced it up and down and he just took off. My line jumped. It's like a smelt. Slowly but surely. They run funny.
Yeah, they do. They're like about to go in a freaking pool.
I know. Yeah.
I think that was the area that we were in.
We're either going to put on a jerkbait or a crankbait. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know what it is, though. It looks like a bass. I don't think he's going to make 12, but I'll measure. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make 12. It's a good sign. Oh, he made 12 and a half. Almost 13. Our babiest one yet, but
Just gonna back there and see.
it's not auto yet, is it? Are you switching it?
Maybe once you fix the lead.
Yeah. Got one. But this one hit like a pickerel. It smacked it first and then it came back for it. That's usually how they eat, but we'll see. It feels pretty big. Yeah, it's a pickerel. Any high grass clumps around here that you know of? So what, like where you're hitting, because I want to throw over to it. Oh god.
Oh god, don't lose. You got one.
8 seconds.
8-second countdown.
Yeah, the first one was 12. I came up with a bunch of grass. This one was 8. As soon as I started retrieving, I got to it.
Nice.
That makes our limit.
That's the limit. Now we can catch the 10.
Yeah. get them. Got anyone in here for us? Yeah, we need a cull, honestly. A couple of those.
That's what we found. It's like magic.
Feels good. Wow. Oh my god. I shouldn't even weigh this thing, it's so small.
We have on.
A deep diving square bill. This one will call. This one definitely call. It's got a gut. Got one? Got one? Nah, he's running. Oh. First netted fish. Yes. It was definitely cold. Oh, you got it on the scrounger head? Yeah. That was a good call right there. Almost half a pound. I need a camera on the backside too.